What I want to talk about today is wholesaling real estate. And the main thing that we're going to focus on is building a buyer's list.
This is Theriault Media.
It's discussed all the time on how to find the motivated sellers, but not so commonly discussed on how to build the actual buyer's list, because you need the buyer's list to get paid. So let's talk about a way to build a really big and robust and productive buyer's list. Before we get started, if you're serious about your wholesaling and you're really serious about doing it virtually, then you might like this new virtual wholesaling course that two of my students just put together. It's pretty simple to do. You just take a look over at wholesalingvirtually.com. If you like what you see, then the instructions there are pretty darn clear. Alrighty. So when it comes to wholesaling properties, we all know that we need a buyer's list. I mean, if we want to get paid, we need a buyer's list. But a huge thing that holds people back is they really don't know where to look for the buyers. They don't know how to find the buyers. And they don't know anybody with money. And that really holds them back. And when this comes to me, I kind of always have the same answer. People are they're really worried about even putting a property under contract because they don't know where the buyers are going to come from. So if they don't get a property under contract, they're never going to have a deal. And it makes sense. But here's the thing. If you were to travel as far as you could see, and then once you got there, trust that you would see further, you could keep going. And this wouldn't hold you back. And that first step of traveling as far as you can see, just get the deal under contract. It becomes so much easier if you have that deal under contract and you let people know about it to create those buyers. So think about this. Travel as far as you can see. When you get there, you will see further. Trust that process. Once you do it the first time, you'll be like, wow, why did it take so long for me to do this? Martin Luther King, famous for saying, you don't need to see the whole staircase to take the first step. And this, just like that. And what this does is it stops people in their tracks. It stops a bunch of them. It's just like finding the money for your real estate, right? We talk about it all the time. Find the money first and the money will find you. Finding buyers is very much the exact same way. And what I'll do is I'll give you a few tips in what to do with your property after you have it under contract to actually help you build that buyer's list and build a really big and responsive one. All right. But first, if you'd like to go deeper into your wholesaling and you're convinced that you'd like to go and try this out virtually, then take a look over at wholesalingvirtually.com. Two of my rock star students put together a really nice course on nothing but the facts, just the straight truth. And if you like what you see there, you can go ahead and you'll know how to join us. All righty. So a few things to think about when creating a buyer's list. First thing, if you market the property and you don't get any buyers, you have to come to the painful realization sometimes that it's not a deal. All right. There's no shortage of buyers out there. There's no shortage of money in the system that's looking for a good deal. And with the advent of the internet and the amount of reach that you can get with the internet, if you post your property and you post it right, and the amount of exposure that just a simple little post can get, if you don't draw in any buyers, you don't have the deal that you think you do. Right. So just be comfortable with that, because if you go try something that doesn't work, it's not the website, it's not the marketing system, it's not, it's the deal, and it's painful sometimes. And I still have to come to that realization every once in a while with my own deals. All right. So that's first. Now, second, make sure that you have a place to capture your buyer's information. So you need like a call capture phone system, or you need a website where it captures the person's information, or maybe a texting service like text deal to your phone number type thing, and then you can capture the phone number information that way. We use REI Solutions over here. It has all of that under one roof, but you need something to capture the information. If you can't capture the information, you can't actually build the list. Another little tip to building this list. On your marketing pieces, the call to action that I have found that works really, really well in attracting a lot of buyers and building a good list is, for more information on this property and others just like it, go here, or call here, or text here. So it's for more information on this property and others just like it. So what that says is, I got this deal and a bunch of other deals. And that attracts buyers. They want to be on the list, especially if they like the deal that you're advertising. So on your marketing material, Make sure that you are playing a buyer's frequency. Everybody's favorite frequency, everybody's favorite radio station is WIIFM. What's in it for me? So forget the story about the seller. Forget how cute the neighborhood is. Forget how nice the school system is or how safe it is, and focus on what a buyer wants. You got to play their frequency. They want ROI, return on investment. They want equity. They want opportunity. They want cash flow. They want easy. They want fast. They want simple. Focus on what the buyer wants, and you're going to attract more buyers. Don't focus on the story and what you want. Focus on what they want, and they will come to you like crazy. So go get the deal first, and everything is going to fall into place. You got to trust the process. But if you don't have a deal, then you can use somebody else's deal with their permission, of course. And if you do that right, you can carve out a marketing fee for yourself on that side of the deal, but you'll also build a buyer's list at the same time. All right. And so if you approach that right, those few tips are really going to help. So you need to play their favorite radio frequency. You need to broadcast it like crazy, like hitting a Craigslist and a Facebook marketplace. You have touched so many people, and I had to use the newspaper back in the day, and it would cost a lot to hit just a fraction of that number of people. So the power to market is amazing with today's internet. And today's internet, it sounds like it's something new, right? No, but the broadcasting capabilities are just so unprecedented, and how expensive it used to be, whether it was radio or TV or the newspaper, to reach so fewer people. Make sure you have a system in place to capture their call information once they do, or their buyer information once they do reach out to you. And then use this call to action for more information on this property and others just like it. That's going to let buyers know that you've got more than one deal. All right. And if you're serious about wholesaling and doing it virtually, head on over to wholesalingvirtually.com and take a look at what we got over there. It's the real deal. No Bigfoot, no little green men from Mars. It's the real deal. Okay. So here's what we know. We need a buyer's list to wholesale real estate. And the way to build a buyer's list is to give the buyers what they want. You got to play their frequency and broadcast it broadly. And I mean, they want deals, they want equity, they want ROI, they want opportunity, they want easy, they want quick. Think about it. What do you look for when you're ready to buy real estate? Or what would you have to see for you to consider buying a piece of real estate? Maybe you're just a wholesaler and you're just flipping, you're not holding anything. But what would you have to see? And think about that. Put yourself in the buyer's shoes. Amplify that broadcast. The abilities we have today as far as broadcasting, it's just unprecedented. It's so amazing. You know, I think about when Mercedes and I, we used to hold these little meetup groups. And it was back, what was it, 2000, I guess, 8-ish, 9-ish, when there was a lot of short sales around. And we'd hold these little meetup groups where we'd do all this type of promotion, everything. And people would come to learn about how to modify their short sale and preserve their credit score. You know, we worked our ass off, we worked our butt off for just to get 3 to 5 people in the room, you know, and it was really good at the time. The market was primed for it. So we'd get 2 or 3 customers when we did that. But I remember the day that we launched our podcast, and the very first day, on the very first night, we got 100 downloads. That means we had 100 set of ears. All that to say is, I remember how I used to do it. And now with stuff like podcasts, stuff like YouTube, stuff like Craigslist and Facebook, and all the different avenues that we have, the amount of exposure that you can experience for your deals, and creating that buyer's list and causing those buyers to compete for each other, it's remarkable. So you should be very grateful. I know I'm grateful for the time that I'm living in, and so should you. Alrighty. All right. You all have a good day. Make it rain, crush it. And I will see you soon. Take care. Bye. Hey, Matt here. If you like what you just saw, like this video. If you want more when it comes to investing in real estate, subscribe to our channel. Look for new videos on Thursdays and Fridays. We give it all away here for free. We hold nothing back. If you want to build your real estate investing business, however, fast, text the word FAST to 505-605-6065 or go to reiace.com. See you next time.